Hey friends, welcome back. Today we're talking about a quick fix to recenter your mind and get out of a state of overwhelm. Stick around. Hey friends, Jen here, artist, single mom, and entrepreneur. And this channel is all about helping other single parents realize that it is possible to build a life that you love and do it all by yourself. So if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you for joining. So today I want to talk about a quick 10-minute way to totally reframe your mind when everything just feels totally chaotic. Our external space absolutely affects how we feel in here. When our world around us is in chaos, is cluttered, is a disaster, we are much more likely to have trouble focusing and be overwhelmed. One of the fastest ways I know to fix that is to take 10 minutes and do a quick straighten up. I'm not talking deep clean your house, start to finish. I am talking just clear the clutter, period. Super, super simple. So I'm going to show you 3 areas in my house that I walk past 100 times a day. My dining room table. It is always covered with Bradley's drawings, his computer, because that's where he sits to work on his computer, markers, pencils, in this case a robot toy. It's just always buried. And I can see that from my desk. I can see that from where I work. I can see it every time I get up and walk out of my office that I pass that table. Second place that is the worst in my house for clutter is my kitchen island. This is where everybody drops everything when they walk into the door. It's where groceries that didn't get put away get left. It's where I set my purse when I come into the house. It's where I set my bag with my laptop. It's where I set lunch bags. It's where the kids set lunch bags. Literally, this is the dumping point when people walk into the house. It feels like it's buried 24/7. It's not, but it feels that way. And then lastly, if I'm going to the restroom, the very next thing I pass in my path, probably 20 times a day, is this bathroom vanity, this sink. Because this is the primary bathroom on the main floor of the house. And when I'm at home, working from home, this is where I go. And this sink right now is just stuff that haven't been put away. There's a couple of tools. I don't know why they're in here. Who knows why there are screwdrivers on the bathroom counter? Who knows? I could have left them there. One of the kids could have left them there. Maybe they grew legs and put themselves there. I don't know. But there's tools in here apparently. There's medication and all sitting on the countertop. There's hairbrushes and bobby pins and hair clippies, and it's just stuff that hasn't been put back where it goes. No big deal. But it adds up. It accumulates. And now it's just a big mess, right? So, on days when I'm having trouble focusing, and I'll be frank, today has been one of them. This whole video came about because I felt overwhelmed today. I couldn't focus today. So I set my timer for 10 minutes. 10 minutes to pick up and put things back where they go. That's it. That's all I'm doing. I'm not dusting. I'm not cleaning. I'm not disinfecting. I am just putting clutter, putting stuff back where it goes. That's it. 10 minutes. And that's all it takes to pick up these 3 spaces. These are the 3 spaces in my home that are probably the biggest problem spaces. We all have them. Everybody has an area where everybody dumps their stuff when they walk in the door, right? We all have that. Everybody has a space that just gathers paper and things for no good reason. That happens to be my dining room table. So, 10 minutes. And after 10 minutes, this is what it looks like. It's amazing what a difference just a few minutes of decluttering makes. This is my dining room table. Yeah, there's a few things still on it, but it doesn't feel cluttered and chaotic like it did before. My island now feels ready for me to cook a meal in my kitchen because I have workspace to move around on. And my bathroom sink doesn't feel like a cluttered, crazy mess. I don't know why there were screwdrivers in here, but there were tools all over the house that didn't belong in different rooms, and now they're actually put away where they belong. Now, I'm sure you noticed that bathroom vanity needs to be wiped down now. There's dirty fingerprints and things on it. You may or may not be able to see that in the video, but there's dirty fingerprints all over the vanity. The mirror needs wiped down. Now I can see that the bathroom needs cleaned, and that will probably happen later today. But now that that clutter that is in my line of sight, that is in my sight line when I walk through the house, all of that clutter is not there anymore. So now when I walk from the kitchen to my office to sit down to work, I walk through without all that visual clutter adding to my mental clutter. And now I can sit down in here and actually get some work done because I don't feel the overwhelm of stuff in the rest of the house. It's such a small thing, but it matters. It matters. So when I find myself wandering from room to room and having trouble lighting somewhere and actually doing a task start to finish like I intend to, when I find myself not being able to do that, that's when I set the timer and I just pick some areas. And I try to pick the areas that are in my direct path of the things that I do the most. So in my case, it's my dining table, my island, and my bathroom vanity. It might be different for you, but those are mine. Those are my hot spots. So that's what I usually choose to declutter. Now, later tonight, I'd like to legitimately clean because it just needs to happen. It hasn't been on my schedule in a couple of weeks. Well, that's not true. It's been on my schedule. It hasn't gotten done. Dusting is the first thing that gets knocked off for tomorrow when the day runs short. Maybe that's not how it should be, but it's how it is. Because if there's a layer of dust on something, well, that's not as critical as whether or not we have clothes to wear tomorrow or dishes to eat off of tonight. So sometimes life is in triage mode. And when life is in triage mode, you triage. You don't do full-on cleans. Hopefully this evening I can do full-on clean mode. This afternoon though, this morning, was triage mode. Triage mode clears away enough of the clutter and the overwhelm that now I can focus on what needs to get done in my businesses. I hope that helps you some. I hope that you like this content. Please like, subscribe, and leave me a comment down below. Let me know the things that you're struggling with, and maybe I can lend some advice that will help. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.